Hi Keelians, welcome to another episode of Health Hacks. I'm Melissa Swank, your Keely Life Health and Wellness Coach. I always get asked, what are some things I can do to improve my nutrition? And frequently, people think they need to clear their table and start anew. I love to tell people about a few ways you can improve by making small changes with big impacts. My first tip involves dairy. In fact, a lot of times people go for the fat-free dairy to avoid having extra fat in their diet. And we know that having too much saturated fat is not a good thing. However, research shows that having a little bit of fat in your diet, especially with your dairy, is a good way to keep yourself satiated. So for example, when you're looking at yogurt, for example, your Greek yogurt, get one that has a little bit of fat in it. It'll help you stay full longer, and you'll avoid that extra sugar they dump in instead of taking in the fat. Another option you have is to crowd out your plate. So you don't have to worry about taking anything out of your diet. Instead, I tell people start with a smaller plate and fill half of it with a fruit or vegetable. So when you have half your plate already taken up, there's less space for some of those other things that may have higher levels of saturated fat or sodium or other nutrients that you don't necessarily need as much of. My third tip for you is to try and avoid processed grains. And to do so, we're just gonna swap in some whole grains. So instead of using only processed grains like bread products and pasta, try using something like quinoa or brown rice or even a mixed rice with a blend of different wild rices. The fourth tip involves having enough time. One of the biggest complaints I get from people is, I just don't have time to eat healthy. I'm always on the run. An easy way to get some healthy food into your diet is to get prepackaged things. Now, I'm not talking about processed prepackaged things. I'm talking about single serving options that have packaged nuts and dried fruit or something like that that's easy to grab, easy to keep with you, and stays fresh for a while. My final tip for you is to pair your proteins with a carbohydrate. We often think about having an apple and just grabbing an apple to go. But if you pair that with, say, a turkey stick or something with a little bit of protein, it will keep your blood sugar levels nice and level. You have the fiber from your fruit and the protein that helps you stay full longer. My biggest tip for you is to just start small. One small change to your diet can have a huge impact on your overall health and wellness. So what will you do for yourself today that can help improve your tomorrow? Until next time, keep becoming a better you. #KeelyLife.